Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that will happen to you this month that will at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Hi Taurus, this is the Beware spread. We've got Justice, the 9 of Cups, the Page of Cups clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Swords and the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Pisces. I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. The very first thing I saw here, before I forget, is be careful with drinking and overconsumption. Because we've got the Justice card here. This is all about the legal system or a government organization. And we have the 9 of Cups with the Page of Cups. This could be cups full of refreshments, right? And since one of them, the Page of Cups, is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, you know, if you overdo it, you may face some kind of trouble. So be careful with that. But I think that was just for the small percentage of you. The main message here is if you've been kind of sad after a breakup, if you've been fearing something, if you've been in a situation where you're not sure where you stand with someone, especially after a breakup, or if you're thinking about reaching out to somebody and letting them know how you feel, or if you just want to invite them out for a drink or dinner, if you want to invite them to date, then most likely they will turn you down, unfortunately, because the Page of Cups here is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles is somebody feeling left out in the cold. Words are escaping me today. So the Justice card together with the Page of Cups could be an apology. So if you are thinking about apologizing to somebody, I don't really see this as going as planned, because we also have the Page of Swords, and this is the outcome. And this is a sharp message, or this is information being gathered. But since this is the outcome, I think this is the very sharp message going back your way, how this person is not really open to you, unfortunately. But don't let this discourage you. You know, this could be just one person you're dealing with, especially if this is someone you had fallout with, then this will most likely not be reciprocated by the other party, but this is for the entire month, so just keep going. If you have other people you like, don't be afraid to reach out to them, and perhaps it will work out for you. But like I said, this spread is most likely for you to be aware of. If you want to apologize to somebody and get back together with somebody, or if you're thinking of someone in particular at this moment right now, then most likely the person on the receiving end is not going to be very open to getting with you. But let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Alright Taurus, this is the advice spread. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So we've got 2 sevens here. Perhaps this is of some kind of significance to some of you. Yeah, this is actually even worse than I expected. The 5 of Pentacles is back. This is somebody who is feeling out in the cold. And I think the major warning here is the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is a card of a cheater, a card of deception, or a card of a person who is up to no good. And it's really amplified by all the other cards we see here. The 10 of Swords, the card between the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, is an abrupt ending, right? And the 7 of Wands Here, the card in the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody who is fighting off competition, or this person is basically trying to power through something what they want, or something that they believe is theirs. Somebody who stands their ground. But together with all the other cards, I don't really see this as anything positive for you. So you see, hopefully you see the picture here. So what we saw in the first spread, where I was saying that it's not going to go as planned with that other person, then this spread is the confirmation here. All these cards suggest that if you go for it, then eventually, even if they do accept you, even if they do want to start something with you, that person is up to no good. Perhaps they want to use you to kind of get back at their ex, by showing them that they're happy, that they've got somebody else in their life. But then eventually this if you start a relationship, or if you start dating with this person, this will still fall apart, because this person is just using you for that. Or this person will just turn you down in the very beginning, if you're trying to bury the hatchet with this person. So no matter how I look at this spread, I don't see anything positive coming out of it. There's nothing here for you, Taurus. So my suggestion for you is to stay away from this person at all. Just don't even bother, because the Ten of Swords here is an abrupt ending. This is not going to go anywhere. This is going to end anyway, and the way it will end is not going to make you happy, because the Seven of Swords, like I said, is somebody is either going to cheat on you, or somebody is going to leave you anyway, or they're just using you for a personal gain, or to get back at their ex, something along those lines. This person is not going to make you happy. They'll only make you feel really, really bad at the end. Well, let's take a look at the next spread. Perhaps there's something there for you. Alright, Taurus, let's see what the next good thing that'll happen to you in July that will at least put a smile on your face. We've got the Star, the Five of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. We also have the Magician and the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or an fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I'm really glad I clarified the Five of Cups, the card right there, kind of in the middle. The Five of Cups is all about regrets. It's all about looking back in the past, or living in the past. And it's clarified by the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is the card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. So I think in July you'll be able to move out of that headspace where you were living in the past and, still digesting whatever happened to you in the recent past, or perhaps that distant past. We have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this person is very passionate, fiery, they're easy to get up and go, somebody who knows their worth. We also have the Star card on the left. This is either an Aquarius you're dealing with, but most likely this is a dream that will finally come true for you. So if you've been looking for someone to spend your life with, I think you'll find that wish coming true with this Queen of Wands. A fire sign, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And we have the Magician. So this is most likely you manifesting this into your life, and it's finally coming to fruition. The Magician in this case is a very positive card. This is you finally realizing that you've had enough, you don't want to live in the past anymore, you want to move forward, and you will realize that you've got all the tools you need at your disposal to make your wish come true. And like I said, you'll be meeting with this person, the Queen of Wands, and that's where you'll find your dream to come true. So yeah, all these spreads combined, Taurus, for me represent that you'll be moving out of this rough patch, and if you've been thinking about either getting with that particular person we saw in the first two spreads, or if you were thinking about getting back together with that person, then nothing is going to come out of it. Instead, I think you need to try to move forward, to forget about that person from the past and manifest new life to come to you. And eventually it will. You'll see it in that new person we see in the Queen of Wands. So this is a great story, I think, and hopefully this is of some help for you. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.